Beautiful crafty people. I know it's been a while since I've been on and I apologise. Um, Life gets in the way. I've been ill, family members have been ill, work has been seriously crazy because we are short staffed, and so yeah, things just slip behind. So I apologise and I welcome you all back and hope you enjoy what I'm going to share with you today. I've received a couple of dies I ordered from AliExpress from KS Craft Lovers store, and this is the first time I've ordered from them particularly, and I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with how quickly they got to me. It was about 2 weeks. I will say that compared to some of the other stores on Ali, they are rather more expensive, but I'm very happy with what I purchased. So I'm going to share these dies with you, and I have made some examples. So the first one I'm going to share is this one. Now this is a Santa bag topper die. It's in a few pieces. Now I just cut this out of white cardstock and then I coloured it. So, yeah, where is Santa? There he is. So I just coloured his face, and I'm sorry, my hands were a bit grubby and I got a black spot on his nose. And my white gel pen isn't working properly for his eyes. And then I just put some stickles on there. But if you can see the detail here, it puts little stars in there, which I quite like, and I like this little detail. And it was very easy to to figure out how it all went together, and it is double-sided, so you get a centre on both sides, which I thought was pretty cool. So that's the centre die there. The next die I got, and I really like this one as well, is this one, and it is a Memory Decks cutter. Memory Decks die. It is a shaker, Memory Decks Christmas tree, which has the base Memory Decks, so you can just do that if you want. It has the piece to turn it into a shaker. It has lovely stitching all around there, and then it has the words Merry Christmas. So I have made one of those, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm very happy with this. And there it is, a shaker. There's little bits of tiny little gold micro beads in there, and it reminds me of those little handheld marble games where you've got to get the marbles in between the things, like it goes in between the shakers. Sorry, I'm rambling on. I haven't had enough sleep. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. Handmade flowers. I double cut the Merry Christmas and kind of offset it on some white just to make it pop that little bit extra. Yeah, so I'm very happy with how that turned out. The next one I purchased was a set of bag topper cutters, so you can turn basically any of your basic shapes into a bag topper. So you get 4 different dies. This is the heart one, and they've all got lovely stitching detail around them. And so I did make examples of that as well. And I have this beautiful New Zealand Christmas collection that I've cut out in some of the basic shapes that I had in my stash. And I really like how that's turned out. This is a kiwi, and this flower is a pohutakawa, which is it's a beautiful native tree that flowers along the coastline of New Zealand at Christmas time. So yeah, and then the paper here says Mere Kirihimete, which is Merry Christmas, and Te Reo Māori. There's another shape and another die. So, whoops, sorry. Someone should have told me I was not on frame. This is from the same paper collection. It's the same piece of paper, but with a different die. So I really like how these turned out. It's that first one I did again, but on a round piece of, round shape. So just did a few different shapes to show how versatile they were. You can basically turn anything into a bag topper, which I think is brilliant. I love this paper. Just looks, I think it's just mistletoe. And I do like this background. I haven't poked all the doodads out. I don't have a pokey tool, so, or one of those brushy things. Yeah. So very happy with that die. The final, no, not the final one. I also got this one, which is just to turn anything pretty much into a memory dex. I have not tried this one yet, but I mean, if it's the same quality as everything else I've purchased from them, it's going to cut really, really well and do the job it's supposed to. So I'll probably play with that today. The last die I purchased is this one, and it is a little V-dub van, which is absolutely gorgeous. Lots of little pieces. Half of them I wasn't sure what they were for. I did have to look at the example online and try and figure it out from there. Now this is what I've made. I cut it all out of white cardstock and have just roughly coloured it. It's not the best example because it was quickly put together just to have an example. But I do still like how it's turned out, and my plan was I wanted to be able to have this as a memory dex card, so which is why I got the cutter thing. But I won't cut it from, I'll cut it from something in the background and stick it on. I think maybe cut out the shape of the van a bit bigger, something like that, to turn this into a memory dex. So I'm very happy with my purchases from Kay's Craft Lovers store. Very, very happy with how quickly everything arrived. Considering I'm still waiting on a swap from Canada, which has been 2 months. So to have something come in just around 2 weeks, very, very happy. So thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you again soon. I do have a couple more videos to record today. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ka kite.